What's up, leaders? This is Sean Perry from Hartford, Connecticut, here at Hartford Comic Con. I'm here with John Cardinal and Adam Miller, and we're talking about Chroma. Guys, we tell me a little bit about this awesome magazine which spotlights artists in the New England area.
So Chroma is really an anthology that encapsulates all different variety of artwork. We got everything from comic books, fine art, we even have some performance artists, right, John?
Can you speak to me a little bit about the comic books? That's what I'm into.
Sure. Yeah, there's several artists, right, that do comic books that we featured in Chroma.
Yeah, so Volume 1 featured Robert Gill, who's now working for Valiant, working on Books of Death.
Yeah, if you guys don't know Robert Gill's work, you should know it. It's sick.
It's sick.
You should.
Volume 2 features the work of Andrew MacLean, who just dropped Headlopper about a week ago.
Yeah, Andrew MacLean he does stuff for Dark Horse, Image Comics, Apocalyptic Girl, Headlopper, a bunch of self-published stuff. He's phenomenal. He's the real deal. He's the real deal.
Leaders, you know that I do the indie spotlight. I love putting my attention on people that are brave enough to not just have a story but tell it, and not expect money to get it done, and just do it. And that's what everyone should do. Nike is right. It should be sponsoring comic books. But in all seriousness, I don't have the guts or the time or the talent to do what they've done. So can you guys tell me a little bit about what it takes to step up? People that are reading this and talking about this want to make their own stories. They're probably a fan of this sort of idea, and they maybe they have the talent and they just don't know. So what was the block that you got over to make this happen?
It started with me and my two friends, Mike Crock and Andrew, who decided that we should try to put out a book ourselves. So we put out the first triptych sketchbook to go to Comic-Con with, because we said, you know what? We're getting published here, we're getting published there, little things. Why are we not just, taking it by the reins and doing our own thing? So that's what started Triptych, was the three of us put together a sketchbook. We were like, hey, that was a good time. You know what? It clicked, and we were like, the real thing we need to do is we just need to do it. Like, if you want to draw comic books, you need to draw comic books. No one's going to stop you from doing it. Getting published by Marvel and DC is one thing, but if you really just want to draw comic books, there isn't anything to stop you.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
People always ask, they say, one of the most common questions, right, is how do you break into comics? And we've asked this question to ourselves and to people well up the food chain from us, which there are plenty well up the food chain from us. But so much of it is, to your point, is just make it. If someone comes to me and says, how do you break into comics? And your answer is, make a comic, and they can't do that, or they won't do that, or they won't take those steps necessary to put themselves out there just enough to understand that all you really need is photocopy paper, a couple staples, right, and $20 to put your zine out. Like, make something. Prove to people and to yourself that you can produce something just to see that it exists. And there's nothing stopping anybody from doing that. Whether it's talent-based, financial-based, connection-based, if you want to do it, do it. Like these guys, Andrew Rule, Michael Crockett, and John Cardinal, I went to school with these guys. And so these guys all have this idea, we're gonna put our friends and artists we believe in into one volume, right? To showcase that. But that was just an idea they had. And they followed up, they put their know-how and skills together, they tapped a couple of their wacko friends like us, and now they're on volume 2 looking for volume 3.
Volume 3 and 4. Triptych Press should drop Volume 3 and 4 simultaneously in April. So if you want to read full interviews with all the people in the books, you can go to triptychpress.com. You can also order the book. More news, events that we're doing, that's where you gotta find it.
Yeah, follow us, right? Follow us on Instagram. I'm at Millustrations.
At Monsterville 2.
At Monsterville 2 and at Millustrations. Art.
Hopefully I'm gonna get these texts.
Yeah, art, life, comics,
Do an interview, bro.
So live.
I think we nailed it.
Yeah,
Alright, can you cut that together?
Oh yeah.